Okay, please also do like, share, subscribe. I'd very much appreciate that. Thank you all for your support. I truly am very, very thankful for everybody. Okay, Aries. So, Aries, lots of discussions, deep personal moments with another that I'm seeing. You are having, if you've had some sort of grief or some issues from before that have never really been worked out or been talked about, it's all sort of coming through now. It's being talked about. It's some things are, wanting to be settled, wanting to be removed from that kind of feeling within you that something is still not quite right. And not wanting to leave any space for any error, any kind of a misinterpretation or miscommunication, because I do see a lot of things perhaps were misinterpreted before when it came to someone that you both genuinely cared about. But I do see something here kind of went a bit off, but getting back on track may not be exactly the same as it was before. The connection may not be exactly the same, but you're working on it, which is good. It's a work in progress. Whatever, this connection could be of any kind, but it's this particular path that it went down. I get a very specific message right now about eating lots of snacks or snacking more than usual. So if that is you, there's a message here for you. Some of you may have been distancing yourself a little bit from your usual social life. Not necessarily being a hermit, maybe there's some solitude here, but it's I see it's like your energy just hasn't quite been the same, and you're just trying to have some time just with yourself, or just with very few people, one or two. And it's just a feeling, something that, after I'm seeing the past maybe 3 months or so, things have been a little bit overwhelming. Going back and forth, traveling, perhaps lots of things that you've been doing. And so when you're back to the normal routine, from the overwhelmness, you feel a little bit tired. So it's like not ready quite to jump back into your normal social scene. I do see you are picking up very good tips for business advice, and you are aiming at your targets. I see that you have various different avenues that you've been targeting. You've been achieving. You've been on your way to achieving, and what I'm seeing is that you're starting to see those rewards come through. And it hasn't necessarily been easy, but now there's a good flow to it. It's starting to pick up, starting to make sense. There's something here that I'm seeing you're getting a lot of traction. A lot of if you have a business, or there's something there that is being recommended. Honest as well. Something about your honesty really speaks to others, and I do see there is a situation that you're no longer wanting to be involved, and it's like vanishing. You're making a choice to just completely let it go, let it out of your life, and you just don't even want to discuss it anymore. Actually, it's like that's it. It's over. Ready for a new start, and I do see you meeting somebody that's a lot more compassionate, that is there for you. And vice versa as well. I keep seeing a cat. There's a cat that belongs to you. Maybe it's not you, but it feels like it belongs to you. There's something there. It's like there's a connection that you have with a cat, and they could be in the spirit world. But it's like what specifically, kind of a white, fluffyish. Doesn't have to be, but that's the one I'm getting. Okay, let's see what the cards have for you, Aries. Aries. Queen of Cups, Queen of Cups, Queen of Cups. Seven of Wands, Aries, and the Wheel of Fortune. Lovely. Okay. Queen of Cups, Seven of Wands, Wheel of Fortune. You tend to make sure that you take the right steps towards a goal of yours, and taking the right steps is very, very important. And sometimes not everybody agrees, but you're doing this for yourself, you know. You don't necessarily disregard or dismiss anyone else, but it's like what I'm seeing, you're doing things that you have done before. It's been tried and tested, and you have this belief, which is really, really good. Sometimes I do see some guilt that creeps up on you, but that could be also perhaps because, you know, you have a big heart and you're thinking you don't want to upset anybody or hurt anybody when you don't go their way, for example, you know, when you kind of want to go your own way, and there's just a certain way of putting it across. There is a really good change in your environment. There is a really good shift here. Again, what I'm seeing, certain things that felt like a struggle seem to be leaving you, you know, like disappearing in that sense. Okay, justice, justice, justice. And the Knight of Wands. Yeah. Something is going to become very, very clear. Things that you have been projecting in on the positive side, in the positive way of channeling, you're starting to get answers, receiving really good balance. Something is coming into the light, and it's going to be very, very clear. You're getting a clearer picture of your situation, of things that are actually true. You know, you can see exactly where you're going and where you stand. You're definitely fulfilling an objective here. It's like you've created a really good like well-oiled running machine for yourself. You know, it's like it's you've done a lot of the hard work. Now things are starting to move accordingly. You know, you found the right formula for things to work. I'm also seeing there is, you know, like the universe has your back, and there's somebody here defending you as well. Things will, in terms of things that are true that need to be corrected, it is there for you. I definitely see things coming to the light, and it will help to really allow your projections, in the good sense, to continue to manifest. You don't have to worry about, we're talking about in the beginning, you've had a lot of misunderstandings and things like that, and it may have led you to some trouble, but it's clearing that path for you. It's really, really clearing that path. It's no longer wanting you to feel like it should be any kind of burden on yourself. Oh, the Ace of, oh, definitely see that clarity, that gosh, you really are starting to see the bigger picture, things that you couldn't see before, really coming into focus, including if it involves other people, and those discussions, the you know, true feelings, whatever was hidden is coming to the light for sure for many of you. And this will feel like, okay, now we're back on track, and it feels like a very, very strong victory here. Nothing is going to be hidden away from you, you know, and that's where here justice is coming to clear that, to absolutely clear that, to fulfill what is the right thing for you, to fulfill the truth for you, for your path, and coming out of any kind of darkness, really shifting absolutely now in the correct way, and one that will be abundant and clear of, you know, exactly the true intentions of others, and also something that you have been waiting for, a complete breakthrough is happening. It's manifesting.